Selamlar sevgili asi dostları, yine ben. Şurada bir inspect yapalım önce.
Hey, there you are. Was looking for you back at the dockyards. Instead, I had to hang out with a bunch of engineers.
Yazık.
They told me a whole convoy of new engineers got intercepted by the Empire. No survivors. Sounds like they had someone on the inside at Hosnian Prime. Give them all the details. As you can imagine, everyone at the dockyard is pretty spooked. I got a Pazak game planned for them later to help boost morale. Gotta do our part, right?
Kumardan millet ütmek değil
Between
yani.
us,
Amacı.
something's up. Something bigger than missing engineers. Ardo ain't talking, and the boss has been shut up in the briefing room all day. I feel like he'd tell us if it was just about the lost engineers. Nah, this is something else. My money's on some kind of unfinished business, like a dark secret he left behind when he skipped out on the Empire. Or not. What would I know, huh? Whatever it is, it's gotta be something he can't fix with a giant battleship. Why don't you head up to the briefing room? The boss might open up to you.
Tabii canım. Çünkü ben mükemmel birisi olduğum için, filonun en değerli adam olduğum için. Y-Wing'ini kullanacağız bu üzere. Peki, kullanırız abi.
You're right, Lyndon. My contacts verified your suspicions. It's her.
I knew it could only be Teresa Carroll. Her mark is all over these attacks. We know her style.
You do realize there's only one reason she would attack Hosnian Prime and the engineering convoy.
She's searching for Project Starhawk. That's why I've already taken steps to stop her. Before she can find the Nadiri dockyards. Before anyone else gets hurt.
Lyndon. What have you done?
Relax, Ardo. All I did was send Teresa a message. One she can't ignore.
Gel çatışalım tarzı bir şey dedi muhtemelen. Başlat bakalım.
An old protege of mine, Teresa Carroll, is leading the Empire's search for Project Starhawk. She won't stop until it's destroyed. So I've initiated a plan. I sent a message that we know was intercepted by an Imperial listening post hidden near Esselis.
What was the message?
Bait for Teresa. And now that the Imperial post has served its purpose, we're ready for part 2. If we destroy that listening post, Teresa will think we have something to hide and follow that message to the letter. Vanguard, I want you to take Y-Wings with heavy ordnance to that post in Esselis and bomb it to oblivion. A corvette will join you to draw Imperial fire. Gunny will support and resupply our bombers. These are your targets. We've identified the receivers along the hull as weaker areas. Destroy them all. Additionally, destroy the thermal regulation systems along the exterior trench and any dishes atop the listening post. If you pull this off, we'll rob the Empire of a valuable asset, and then Teresa will fall right into our trap.
Deneriz. Konuş Grace.
I have to say, the commander's plan is quite clever. All this secrecy and subterfuge, it's almost imperial. I know the New Republic strives to be better than the Empire, but you must admit their tactics are effective. Not that we should adopt them, of course, but this is war. Sometimes you have to think like your enemy in order to defeat them. We're lucky the commander is using his tactical brilliance for our side. Let's focus on the mission.
Teresa Carroll was my second in command at Fostar Haven. She was my protege. She's gone from a Coruscant street orphan to captaining her own Star Destroyer. The Empire gave her everything, and she'll do anything to defend it. That's why I'm keeping certain details quiet. With Teresa in the game, any leak is a risk. Just trust me a little longer.
Peki.
Head to the hangar. Zerelda should have your ship almost ready.
Konuşacak kimse var mı? yok. Okey, tabii gidelim. Bu arada şey izlemeye başladım yine. Neydi o dizinin ismi? Battlestar Galactica, çünkü şeye koymuşlar. Ne diyor siz Türkler? Ulan uykum da yok. Ben niye esniyorum bu oyunu oynarken hep ya? Allah Allah. Amazon Prime'a koymuşlar canım. Acayip Battlestar Galactica oyunları çekiyor. Kanalda görebilirsiniz. Bunu bitirdiğim zaman en azından.
When Javes talks about Carol, you can feel it, right? He must have cared about her greatly to feel such pain. I don't think it's a coincidence that the Empire sent Teresa after Javes. This feels personal. They must both be hurting. And hurt can so easily turn to hate. Hate that cannot be healed has no place in the galaxy. If fighting it has become the only option, so be it. Are you ready?
Ben hazır doğmuşum. Şunu söyleyeyim bu arada. Şimdi lore'la ilgili bir yorum yapacağım. Peynir olan değil. Bunu tıs falan, böyle boş kötü kötü espriler. Bu Y-Wing'i aslında değiştirmelerini isterdim. Yani biraz daha modifiye edilmiş bir Y-Wing görmek isterdim. Tamam, hani şeyin hemen sonrası belki ama yani Yeni Republic'e, New Republic'e geçtiklerinin hemen sonrası ama ya Y-Wing zaten halihazırda eski bir bombardıman uçağı. Ya klon savaşlarından kalma. Üstüne bir de sen şeyini, işte zırhını söktüler, bir şey yaptılar iyice, yani hani sıkıntılı. Ne bileyim, yani en azından arkasına bir taret koyabilirlermiş ikinci bir gunner alınması için, ama tabii o da oyuna şey yapmış falan filan. Ya biraz daha modifiye edilmiş bir halini görmek isterdim.
Y-Wings are built to carry bombs and other heavy explosives. It makes them slower, but they pack a punch against large targets and capital ships.
Şöyle göstereyim, şurası pilot. Kafayı gene niye esniyorum ben? Aha, uykum da yok. Kafayı yiyeceğim. Şurası pilotun kompartmanı arkadaşlar. Sanırım şuraya bir ikinci pilot yapılmış. Normalde burada bir tane şey oluyor. Taret oluyor. Biraz daha büyük bir taret bu arada, yani şöyle falan giden bir taret. Şöyle söyleyeyim. İki tane kocaman tüfek olur orada. Tüfek cannon, laser cannon yani. Droid'de ya ortada oluyordu ya da gene burada arkada oluyordu. O kadarını hatırlamıyorum ama yani yine bir şeyler yapılabilirmiş. Kulağımda çınlıyor, biri bana iyi sövüyor şu an. Bu arada 280 liraya eder mi etmez, onu da söyleyeyim bence. Türkiye'de hiçbir oyun parasını etmez de.
So, with the Empire eavesdropping on New Republic comms, do you think Teresa Carol overheard everything?
She only cares about finding her Starhawk, Frisk.
Oh, sure. Still, better bomb this listening post into oblivion, right? For the safety of our new battleship, and for no other reason.
Bunu klavyeyle oynamamak lazım aslında. Bu da benim hatam.
Temperance, this is Vanguard Squadron. We're closing in on the listening post now.
Excellent.
Çok yavaş.
Upon arrival, you should be able to overhear some Imperial chatter. You can thank Ardo and his spy network later.
Let's form up with our Corvette. It'll run interference during the strike.
Cidden muhtemelen oyundaki en yavaş
This listening
low
post in
accuracy
the middle
olmuş
of
ya.
nowhere. How'd the boss find this place again?
He sent a message, specifically hoping the Empire would intercept it and reveal the outpost. They took the bait.
Talk about a long shot. No way he could have known that would work.
Unless the message he sent seemed so enticing the Empire had no choice but to intercept.
What could be that enticing?
That's the thing. Jays won't tell us. But it's a seed that will sprout into a trap.
Let's focus on this mission and worry about the details of the trap later.
Şu hızların düzenlememeleri de çok sinirimi bozuyor. Bir Xbox kolu almak şart olabilir ama bu oyunu oynamak için tabii. Öyle bir durum söz konusu. Bakacağız, göreceğiz.
You think the Empire built this listening post just to help him find the Starhawk?
This one, perhaps, but it isn't the last listening post eavesdropping on the galaxy.
Well, they do seem hell-bent on finding us. I bet the Empire cannot stand that we're building a new ship out of their old ones.
There's our listening post.
I'll jam Imperial
Üçten pek
sensors on
haberleri olduğunu
approach.
sanmıyorum.
I love it. They'll never see us coming.
Bu arada
Let's make them regret eavesdropping on the New Republic, huh?
Starhawk projesi
And just like that, we're hidden from Imperial sensors.
Follow me, Five. We'll lead the bombing run.
Grace and I will take care of station defenses and starfighter patrols.
Here we go. 5, give them everything you got.
Good, you're almost there. On my mark, it's bombs away. Now.
Excellent.
baktım zaten
What?
anladım.
It's a raid! Alert TIE patrols!
Lord Type Patrol.
I'm in their sights. Nicely done. You're a natural, Five. Now to bombard the rest of the receivers. Impressive.
Get the broadcast system running. We need to call reinforcements.
Uh-oh, quick, take down those dishes before they can make that distress call.
Squadron, target the dishes on top of the station. Empire can't call reinforcements without them.
We needed that dish!
Kaboom! I love it.
Çok yavaş gidiyor yalnız ya.
I don't care if we're under attack. Get the broadcast system up so I can call for help.
Dish destroyed, nice job. Dish destroyed, well done.
Ne anlatıyordum ben ya? Ha, Star Wars projesi.
On your wing.
Great work, 5.
Seems they've locked on. Losing hull integrity. Focus fire on the dishes.
Stock up on supplies.
Only one receiver left. Let's finish him off.
Dish destroyed, well done.
Is the broadcast system working? Good. I'm calling in some backup. Someone stop them. We need those dishes.
Dish destroyed, nice job.
Star Wars projesinin asıl amacı
You let them destroy our broadcast dishes. So much for the distress call.
patlamış.
Nice shooting, Five. Those
Yani yok
Imperials are on
ettikleri
their own.
Imperial Star Destroyer'ları kullanmak. Ele geçirdiklerini değil yani. Biz ele geçirdik. Tabii
Nice
hani
work. Imps won't be calling any
vardır bir sebebi.
reinforcements today.
Şimdi diyeceksin ki ne bir sebebi. Tamam. Yani bir şeyleri anlamak, reverse engineering dediğimiz olay var ya. İşte o öyle bir şeydir gibi geliyor bana.
Wow, Five. You really let him have it. Receivers are done for.
Enemies all over me.
Regroup with me at the edge of the listening post.
Muhtemelen öyle bir durum söz konusu, o yüzden ele geçirdik. Yoksa aslında New Republic ya da işte Rebel Alliance aynı
Form up
şekilde.
at the edge of the station. It's time to take out the thermal systems.
Got an enemy locked on.
Should have dodged that.
Crispy.
bombs are located in the trench circling the edge of the station. Fly into the trench, give them hell.
Get that rebel bomber away from our thermals!
Okay, coming your way with a resupply.
Çok hızlı gidiyor olabilir.
They're chasing you. If you need a resupply, just holler.
Tamam, at o zaman resupply'ı.
Stock's low. Resupply on me. I got you.
They're after the thermal system!
We got a lot more ties inbound. Our Corvette is taking heavy fire. Get in there and help them out, Five.
Thermal system destroyed. Temperatures are rising.
Gitmeye çalışıyoruz.
Heads up, I got eyes on ties. Right here and ready to go.
Allah, neye çarptım lan ben öyle? Saçma oldu.
I'm on your wing. Let's take them down. Corvette just lost shields. Don't let those ties do any more damage.
TIE interceptors coming our way. The Empire's all over the Corvette.
Bastırın lan korvetini. Şerrolar.
They really hate our Corvette.
Hayır, korvet de canına susamış ha.
Still in the fight.
Our Corvette's hit.
More Imperial fighters inbound.
Great shooting.
Corvette taking fire.
Uğraşıyoruz işte be. Oo, çok fazla fight var ya.
You're on a roll. Only a few ties left.
Trench'e girelim.
That'll do, Vanguard. Nice work. They won't come after the Corvette again.
İnşallah.
Let's finish off these thermal regulators, huh, Five?
patlamanın içindeydik.
Vanguard, the Empire's just opened a massive vent on the listening post.
The thermal systems must be overloading. They're trying to cool down the core.
Regroup at the vent. I got an idea.
Vanguard 5, we need you at the vent.
Join it up.
İşte.
Enemy's got a lock.
All right, Five, get in there and fly carefully.
Ne?
I love this idea.
Bizce Star Wars olduğumuzu nasıl belli ederiz abi? Bir şeyin içerisinde olsak. Neden olmasın değil mi?
When you get to the core, start dropping bombs and do not stop. You won't have much time to get out once the core explodes, so be ready to fly fast.
Allah.
Nice one, Five. Drop your bombs, Five. I heard that from all the way out here.
Get moving, 5.
Quick, the vent is closing.
Go, go,
Uğraşıyoruz
go.
işte. Allah. Bayağı harbiden filmlerdeki gibi çıkmış dışarı ama.
Woo! All right, team. Regroup and prepare for hyperspace jump.
Hop ya. CR9 ne yapıyorsun ya? Aa.
Great work, Vanguard Squadron. Our trap is set. Come on home. It's time for the next step.
Peki geliyoruz işte. Nasıl bir yükleme ekranıysa bu. Bronzuyum. Peki. Continue. Continue. Driving yani sevmedim diyemem de. Konuşulacak konuları var mı? Varmış. Tamam arkadaşlar, bir sonraki bölüm görüşmekler üzere.